Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Cooking for the Family. I'm Devon, and today I'm going to share with you how to make my super simple hearty turkey chili. This is a great and simple weeknight meal. The ingredients are so easy to put together. It tastes great, and it's great if you're on a budget or if you're trying to feed about 5 or 6 people. This can also be made on the stove top or in the crock pot. First, we're going to go on and mince our garlic. We're using 2 cloves of garlic, and you want to go on and just mince them. And I like to do a nice fine mince to my cloves of garlic. Now, once you've minced your cloves of garlic, we're going to be using a white onion. Now, you can use a white onion or either you can use a brown onion. I prefer to use a white onion because this turkey chili has a little bit of a Mexican flair to it, and so it is really nice to use that white onion. I really prefer that. Now, with our white onion, you want to make sure that you chop your onion about the size of a kernel of corn, but no larger than about the size of a dime, okay? And we're going to be doing 1 cup of chopped white onion. And hey guys, if you are new here, welcome. And if you're a returner, welcome back. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, what are you waiting for? Go on and hit that subscribe button. It's free. And if you like this video and appreciate the content, don't forget to show it some love. Give it a thumbs up. It really helps to grow the channel and distribute it all throughout YouTube. Now next, what we're going to do is I'm going to take my nice big pot here, and I put a little bit of oil in my pot, and I used about a tablespoon of vegetable oil. Now once my vegetable oil was nice and hot, I went on and I added in my chopped onion. Now we're going to saute our onion in our pot just until it's just nice and translucent, okay? You don't want to brown your onion. You just want it to kind of soften it up, all right? Now, while I'm sauteing my onion, I do have it on a medium-high heat, and this is what you want your onions to look like. You want them to have that clear, that translucent look to them. You see how that looks? That's what you want your onions to look like, because they're going to continue to cook with our other ingredients, so you don't want them to get too far along. Next, we're going to add in our ground turkey. Okay, now you can use, if you don't want to use ground turkey, you can use ground beef, but the ground turkey with this is just so delightful. Also, something else is, if you don't want to use meat at all, you can just leave the meat out and just make it a totally vegetarian or vegan chili by just simply omitting the ground turkey or either that ground beef, okay? But in this recipe, the ground turkey is so good, y'all. So what you want to do is you want to go on and chop up and mix around my ground turkey. I'm mixing around that ground turkey with the onion really good. And you want to get those pieces kind of fine. And I don't really prefer to leave the chunks of meat. I like to make sure that it's really broken down pretty good in there. Now, once I've done that, we're going to go in now and add in our garlic. And the reason why we added in our garlic right now and we didn't add it in with the onion is because you don't want your garlic to scorch. It does not take much to have your garlic scorch on you. And when that does happen, it will make your chili, it'll make your dish have kind of like a bitter taste, because that's what happens with burnt garlic. It'll take on sometime like this little bitter taste. And so you want to avoid that. So be sure to add that garlic in once your meat is cooked. Now next, we're going to add some cumin. And what cumin is a spice that gives your dish a little bit of that background smoky flavor, and not smoky like barbecue smoky, but it's more like a really richness that you'll find in a lot of Mexican food dishes, where it's just like a really nice complement, especially with chili. And so we put in 1 teaspoon of some ground cumin. Now after that, I went on and I mixed it in thoroughly with my meat and with everything else, and then I'm adding in my beans, and we're using 2 cans of red kidney beans. Now with the beans, I did drain them, so you want to make sure that you drain your beans. And we're also going to use 2 cans of pinto beans, and they've also been drained, and I don't rinse them, but I just drain them and then dump them right from the can. Now next we're going to use some mild green chilies, and be sure that when you get them, you get the mild green chilies. Okay, so we use 2 cans of the mild green chilies, and then we're using 1.5 cups of salsa, and I'm using mild salsa, but if you want your chili to have a little bit of a kick to it, you can definitely use a medium salsa if you like, or even a hot salsa. And so just find your favorite salsa that you like, and I just went on there and I added that in, and you mix everything around just like that. And we are going to give this time to kind of come together, and it's not going to take long for everything to really, all the flavors to really just come together and mesh well, and all those flavors just to marry up. So once we've done this, we're going to go on and put our top on and let it simmer for about 10 minutes. Now, once it's come to a simmer like it has, we're going to add our secret ingredient, y'all. We're going to add a little bit of chili powder. And with our chili powder, we're going to put in 1 tablespoon of that chili powder. And then I'm just going to give everything a stir. You want to make sure everything is nice and blended, all the spices, the chili powder is mixed in well. And also, guys, in the description box below, I'm going to have a list of all the ingredients you need to put together this quick, budget-friendly weeknight meal. So once I have it all mixed in like that, we're going to go on and put the top on our chili, and we're going to let it simmer and come to a simmer for about 10 to 15 minutes. And let's see how it's doing. Wow, will you look at that? It has really come together nicely, y'all. I'm going to go on and season it up with a little bit of salt. And you just go on and you want to season your chili with salt just to your taste. Now, after you've added your seasoning of your salt, you just want to make sure that you give your chili a nice good stir. Make sure all the seasonings are nice and distributed. And now we can go on and give our chili a try. Wow, doesn't it look great? Oh my goodness. And I've made some cornbread muffins. You can also serve this with some saltine crackers if you like. You can jazz it up and put some grated cheese on top, maybe even a little bit more onion, some dab of sour cream. It is totally up to you how you want to garnish your chili. But look at that. Wow, that bite's for y'all. Okay, let me go on and take my bite, and let's see how we did with our chili. It's so good, y'all. Oh my goodness. And like I said, I made some cornbread muffin. You know, the kind that come in the box. And it just pairs so nicely with this chili. Well, that is it for me today, guys. And if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to hit subscribe and click share, and share this video with a friend or a family. And remember, it is always good when Devon is cooking for the family. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye, everybody.